Hi everyone, it's Michael Garcia. I'm the Pack 503 Popcorn Chair, and it is popcorn season once again. This week, you probably received this in the mail in your scout's name, or if you're as lucky as I am, you received two of them for the two scouts in your family. It is the brochure. Last year, I picked these up manually and handed them out or distributed them at the rocket thing we did at Prairie, and I had some on my porch, but this year they mailed them. There's actually a nice letter in there that tells you everything you need to know, but I thought I'd go through it for our pack. So, technically, scouting has moved up popcorn season 2 weeks earlier, so sales can start at any time. There's a bonus going on for points. As you recall, your scout sells and those dollars are converted to points to be redeemed for an Amazon gift card. There's a bonus going on these last 2 weeks of August. If you sell $300 worth of popcorn, you would receive an extra 100 points on your Amazon gift card total. So, very similar to last year, which I think most people participated in, but if you didn't, I'll go through it in a little more detail. The big thing that Scouting is pushing now is the use of the Trails End app. If you see here, right? So you've got an online website for your Scout where you can track your sales. You can share a link to that website, that both a mobile website or a desktop website, via social media, or you can use the app, download the app. Now, I downloaded the app. It said I had to do I had to update through another download, which I couldn't get to work. So I deleted the app and loaded the app, and that seems to work for me. But if you're having password problems or anything like that, I cannot help you with that, unfortunately. You're going to have to go through the normal Trails In, reset password type of things like you would for any app. So once you get that taken care of, and you've reviewed some popcorn sales, my recommendation is to create a little video and shoot it out in your social media to get some of your friends and neighbors out of town interested in investing in scouting. So I said this last year, I'll say it again. This is not really about popcorn, right? Because the costs of the popcorn just doesn't, translate well to what you can get at, Mariano's or something like that. It is an investment in scouting that happens to come with popcorn. If your if your customer wants to support your scout but doesn't like popcorn, they can just donate. There's also what's called a hero's donation, which you can make a donation to our military via popcorn. So recommended talking point is to say, would you like to invest in scouting? Have your scout talk about how much they enjoy scouting, and would you like to please participate in funding that through the purchase of popcorn or donation? So key talking points there. Two options really that I referred to at the beginning of this. Share your online page via email, text, or whatever. Or if you're going door to door, you could do it the old school way, but the recommendation is to do it all through the app. The beauty here is everything is shipped direct to your customers, so you don't have to go back. And we don't recommend that you collect cash or checks. Everyone can pay on the app, and you don't even have to switch a phone back and forth. So as a parent going with your scout door to door, if someone says, yes, I'd like to buy something, but you don't necessarily want to hand your phone over, there's an option to text them the link to their cart, where then they can go through and put in their payment options and shipping options. And that's a little more enhanced than what it was like last year. So pushing that online direct or that mobile app options actually is going to pay 1.5 points per dollar spent. So that's better than the old school way, which is 1 point per dollar spent. Again, there's no handling of cash. There's two different ways to do it, either through that mobile app link or through using the mobile app itself. If you are having a hard time finding the app, you would go into either Google Play or the App Store. Just put in Trails End, or you can text App Guide, APPGUIDE, one word, to 62771, and you'll get the link automatically. Again, that's App Guide, one word. Text that word to 62771, and you'll get the link for the Trails End app. This year, we're also going to have door hangers available. I thought they were really useful, and we had some good success in our pack with those last year. But not every pack thought so, so there's plenty extra. So I will be picking those up at some point. I will also be getting some extra materials. I don't have these things yet, but I will have them certainly before our rocket launch, which is coming up here shortly. A couple other things I want to add is that you should set a financial goal, and the recommended amount per scout is $1,000 in sales. Yes, that's a lot, but we expect that amount to also cover your dues for the year. And like I said, this isn't about finding the best price popcorn. So $1,000 isn't outrageous when you get into the momentum. The unit will receive a 30% commission. So this funds the things that we do. So for instance, last year, we did a celebration with the Pinewood Derby in May at that park that was funded through popcorn sales. So we are always trying to use that money in a way that we can, enhance the scouting experience. So a couple statistics I want to share with you. Nationally, a scout with a goal, let's say $1,000 goal, any type of goal, averages $626 in sales. And then nationally, a scout without a goal averages $304. So less than half amount of sales are achieved without a sales goal. So, the recommendation here is that you talk to your scout, you set a goal, you write a script, you make a video, you push this out to out-of-state families and friends, and then yes, you hit your neighborhood, door to door. Again, you can use this, but we don't recommend collecting cash or checks. We recommend payment through the app, and then product will be shipped directly to your sellers, and so you don't have to make those 2 trips back. If you have questions, you can reach out to me. Again, my name's Michael Garcia. You can email me at garcia.michael123@gmail.com. That's garcia.michael123@gmail.com, or through Scoutbook. And you can also text me or call me at 262-721-8594. Again, that's 262-721-8594. A few other things I want to leave you with as reminders. Sales are open, so get out there and sell. There is a bonus for $300 or more sold in the final 2 weeks of August. Our sales will go through just about Halloween time. And as a reminder, I will have door hangers and extra collateral available when we do the rocket launch, which will be shortly after school starts. And then one other thing that's going to be new this year is we're going to do a storefront sales. Now, we actually have one of the larger packs around. And as far as I know, I don't think we've ever done storefront sales. So I'm making arrangements with the Ace store. Couldn't get the one over by off Napier and 75th, but I did get the one over off Washington, where we will be pushing out a little later a schedule, Sign Up Genius, where each den can take a block of time throughout a Saturday to sell as people come to Ace. And then the way it works is whoever your scout is that signs up, they get the opportunity to make the sale themselves. So that's the idea behind it. So we're going to try that. We did not pre-purchase any product to sell right then and there. I may have some samples that we can display, but we didn't make the purchase until we know what type of storefront sales volume we're going to see, and then maybe next year we'll have some product to actually sell on a nice Saturday in front of the hardware store or wherever. So again, Michael Garcia, I'm here if you have any questions. Otherwise, check your mail. I believe these came last Wednesday in my mail. Otherwise, I'll have materials at the rocket launch. Thanks, everyone, and happy selling.